And we're back. So, picking this up, unfortunately I had to do this the next afternoon, but because it was getting late. So, got the Beetle into the carport. This is where my 560 has been parked for almost 8 months now. So now the spot's been given up by, or I gave it up so I could work on this undercover, because in the other garage I have the 300 SL that I'm working on as well. But here we go with, there's a few things that, we've been working on this car. In fact, my wife today, during the day while I was at work, she decided, well, she was going to start cleaning on this. And what an improvement and a difference it makes. But before we get to that, I wanted to open the hood or the engine compartment, and short of their one rusty pulley, it actually is in pretty good shape. If I get to it here in a little bit, I will probably do its first test crank, because I stopped and got a battery. And for you Gen Xers and you young people that have never worked on one of these, the battery on this is under the back seat. You have to take the back seat out, and that's where the battery is located. It's not under the front hood, it's not in the engine compartment, it's under the back seat. And so I haven't even taken the back seat out to see if there was a battery. I just went ahead and bought one. I had a core from another battery, so I just went and bought one. I used one actually at Walmart. They had one on the shelf. Obviously, this being a little 4-cylinder engine is not going to take much to crank it over. But first, we were going to actually, might actually try and change the oil and put some fresh oil in it. But it has oil in it, and it's a little dark. But it'd probably be good just to get it, to crank it. But meanwhile, today, since this is my wife's project, she started in cleaning. So I'm going to take the camera here and I'm going to show you the passenger side, because on the inside, because she started on the driver's side. And I don't know if you could see this on the camera, but that's the way the door panel looked on the driver's side as well. I mean, they looked almost identical, and it looks like we're missing a trim piece around there. I think maybe not. This is a 1970 model, so there wasn't a lot of trim. But the windows are horrible. All these rubber seals are going to have to be replaced, so I'll be getting those ordered here as soon as I can. We're going to do all of that. But the interior, the seats are in great shape. The back seat, is in good shape. The back window, though, has leaked, and so the headliner material has shrank, separated. It's leaked. It's gotten wet. So what we'll probably have to do is take the back window out and fit a new material in there. But all the rubber seals all the way along here, they all need to be replaced. But probably the wipers, and I'm guessing this car has probably sat, based on the tires and how weather checked they are, and the front one's just not holding air for more than 8 hours. Actually, I aired up the left one, and it's held overnight. So but they're so weather checked, and the beads are leaking. This thing's probably been sitting for at least 5 years, and it could be even longer. The paint is not original. It has been repainted. It was a blue, or a baby blue. But, quite frankly, you can get pretty much every part. So here we are to the driver's side. And, you can see a reflection in the glass. She's gotten that so clean. But I'll open up the door. and look at that door panel. This one looked just like the other one, and look how clean she's gotten that. And there was probably mildew on it from, when it's gotten moisture, and but it's been sitting in a garage, so I don't know, I just don't know why it had all that, unless it was sitting outside, and of course the seals, and it just got wet. But a lot of the dash, it's all there. I mean, you can't see the mileage, so we're gonna have to clean that. Of course, it's a German, it's a 70s German vehicle, so pretty much everything comes apart with screws. And I imagine I could take that apart and clean the glass on it, and we'll be able to see how many miles are on it. However, what are the true miles? So folks, this one will have a series of videos on it, as its progress comes along. It'll be over time, because a lot of things have got to be ordered, and they'll take time, and I'm just not going to go hog wild and order everything all at once. But there you have it, a 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, pretty much unmolested. So it's, other than it's been repainted, paint job isn't too bad. But folks, put your comments down below. We appreciate you watching, and hey, tell me what you think we could do to this, to add a little spice to it. We're already nicknaming this Bumblebee, because, well, it is a yellow Beetle from Bumblebee, or from Transformers. But then one of my daughters had said, well, there was a yellow Beetle in Footloose too. So, I don't know what we're gonna name it, but this is my wife's project, and my oldest daughter is available to help, because she had a bus and it had exactly the same motor, and if I'm not mistaken, it was about the same year. So she was very knowledgeable. She drove that bus all up and down the Sierra Nevadas, of course, at 25, 35 mile an hour. Don't go very fast, but she had a good time with it. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below, and hey, share this with your friends, and make sure you subscribe. Thank you.